It's a very late hour, and appreciate the patience of Jalen Hurts. Jalen, welcome back. Scott Van Pelt here. Congratulations on a day where the best you could be at the end of it was 1-0. And you they lost me. It's undefeated. Our show is undefeated.
There you go.
You back?
I got you.
Yes!
Yeah.
All right,
Jalen,
it's Scott. No, we're all good. I was saying the best you could be at the beginning of the day was 1-0, and you are. What would you say you all did best tonight?
Well, we found a way to win. And when you come out in week one, the different challenges and the different unknowns, it's just about finding ways to win. And I'm happy our team was able to do that. Defense played great in the end. They found ways to be disruptive and, hold it down for us. So we started out fast, and I think we were able to finish strong as a team.
The offenses, Jalen, on both sides were humming, and then there's this lengthy weather delay, which I think we all knew was a possibility. How difficult is it to maintain that? And you mentioned that you had some things to clean up. What specifically do you feel like you can make that jump from week 1 to week 2?
Well, when we go back and look at it, it'll probably be a lot of focus-related things related to focus, things related to discipline and understanding our assignments and being on the same page and going out there and going to execute it. And so a lot of opportunity to grow in that. It's always good to grow off of a win, but, we just have to keep that hunger, keep that discipline within ourselves and continue to play together and find ways to win.
About that, maintaining hunger, what has most impressed you about your group's approach throughout camp and now this first game, Jalen?
Well, Coach Sirianni has just been driving the ship in terms of mentality and trying to build us up to have the right approach as a team. And so those are the things that you're always encouraged by. And we just want to continue to build on that, Well, obviously tonight was a banner night, and it was something that I'm sure everyone enjoyed.
No doubt.
It's something of the past. And so we got new challenges in front of us. It's a new team and a new group, and we just got to find ways to evolve and continue to grow.
Last quick thought on the way out. I know it's a week-to-week league, but it's a marathon, and your schedule is just loaded one after another, a trip to Kansas City. What do you feel like you've learned in your years, and now as a champion, about figuring out how to manage your mental and physical energy for what is required for this long haul from now until the wintertime?
Well, I think as an individual and as a team, if you just let things come, as an individual, if you just let things come to you, then as a team, it will reward you in the end. And so everybody just has to be all in on the collective and continue to drive and stay patient and stay diligent in that and dominate their box and show up when the numbers call. And so I think as a team, I really think that that's what it came down to tonight, and we found ways to win, and we just want to continue to build on that and learn and continue to learn from things.
We heard from Jalen Carter on SportsCenter a little earlier. Did he have anything to say to the team? Obviously, you guys don't want to lose the big fella before it started. What did he say to the group, if anything?
Yeah, that was an unfortunate thing, but he and I had a conversation, and we're on the same page. He's holding himself accountable to that, and he knows, and there was also something on the other side that that can't happen either. And so we just got to control what we can, So I love JC. He's a hell of a player. He's a special player, and he knows that. And so we're just going to learn from it as a team. That's the number one thing. You're very unwise if you don't look at something and learn from that, whether it was you or someone else.
It's very late or very early, depending on how you look at it. I know you got to get your rest, man. I appreciate the time. I look forward to visiting with you somewhere down the road. Stay healthy and all the best this season, Jalen.
Thank you.
Saquon, you know this Cowboys team very well. Was that the chippiest encounter you've seen with them?
Yeah, I think they kind of, we're trying to have us feed into the BS. We got to do a better job of that. But yeah, I mean, it's the Eagles versus the Cowboys. It's supposed to be like that, and it's fun to be out there, especially when you get a win.
And Reed was just telling us, when you haven't played football in so long, it's especially hard. When you're in that moment and it's the Cowboys, how do you peel it back?
Just be smart. At the end of the day, you get words out and push each other. Like, you're not really getting nothing out of it. Even if you got into a fight, it's a 2-second scrum. Like, it's not worth it. And we know that we need everyone out there, so we're just gonna go out there and not fall into the BS and just continue to win games.
Happy that the young people in Philadelphia appreciate Earth, Wind, and Fire. good to learn. Philadelphia dominant on the ground, 12th game with 150 yards and 3 scores in the last 5 seasons, which is by miles the most in the league. Hurts a pair of touchdowns, Barkley the other. You saw all 3. The next closest over that span is a trio of teams with 7 games like that apiece.
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
You play to win the game. Hello?
I just like winning.
Fun's in the winning. Don't ever forget it.
Just win, baby. That's where the winners are.
Remember, it ain't whether you win or lose unless you got money on the game. Cause damn, that's your money, son.
Four and 3 start to the season. The segment, after all, is called Winners. That would qualify. You might recall, though, last week I bragged about growth. Didn't include Old Dominion on the list. As it turns out, that wasn't growth at all, was it? That was stupidity. The Monarchs covered. So I want to warn you this week.
I am drunker than hell.
The bird cage is standing room only. Shall we? All numbers from ESPN Bet. Noon window, we're loaded. Get your quad box cooking. We got Virginia getting a small number at NC State. Who's in Charlottesville last week looked good. Sneaky spot here, we like our buddy Chris Long's squad. Now, I don't know if there is a team I have been worse picking against than Iowa. You Hawkeye fans, you always get all happy when I'm on the other side with good reason. So I need to ask you, how do you feel about me riding with you? Well, we're fixing to find out. Now, this line immediately caught my eye. Too early to drop GPG on you, but I will invent a new one, SOP, Standard Operating Procedure. Duke's better than you think, and the line against a very good Illinois team stinks like
Boomtown!
That's what it is. Ole Miss, they're scary to go against. They can score a million. But we had Kentucky in Oxford last year. They won outright. We're on the Cats again at home here. Now, this one is very difficult to do. It feels wrong, feels hurtful. But to quote American entrepreneur Nino Brown, always business, never personal. Texas State plus the points in a game between 2 good teams in San Antonio. The other Athens, the one in Ohio, sees a MAC squad who signed up for 60 in a close loss at Rutgers. They're home getting a small nibble from West Virginia. The Bobcats are our choice here. Now, a couple of years ago here on the show, I declared myself the premier Sun Belt tout in America. And the numbers back that up. But since then, last couple of years, I am not. I have a pair of double-digit home dogs. You will hate them. I don't care. Don't play them. Georgia State catching a bunch from Memphis. And Major Applewhite's guys from Mobile hosting a Tulane squad we went against last week. That didn't work out. They smoked Northwestern. Waves are good, but the Jags to stay in the general vicinity. God bless the USA. And let's round out this Niner with that sage wisdom from legendary executive in the record space, Bruce Dickinson. I gotta have that cowbell, baby. Foo Fighters. Mississippi State and Stark Vegas getting 6 in the hook from Arizona State. There you go. A ridiculous bird cage full of dogs. Have at it. Enjoy your Saturday. Hopefully we don't see you in the bad beats unless it's how we did last week. Take us to break. Coming up. Mandated. What does Jerry Jones have to say? I imagine he'll be pretty bummed out. They could have won this football game. They didn't.